Hi besties, welcome back to my slightly chaotic yet ultimately super safe corner of the internet. My name is apparently Amanda. Welcome back to my Sims 2 Uberhood. We are here today in the Grunt household with Rip and Megan. Rip Grunt and his lovely girlfriend Megan. Let's make sure the captions are working and everything. Are my captions not working? Okay. We gotta fix the captions, guys. Gotta fix the captions. Oh, they are working. Okay, cool. Never mind. Alright, let's get started, guys. We're in the Grunt household today with Rip and Megan. Megan, are you older than Rip? Or are you just aspiration points earned?
Goofy
Good vibes. Welcome, B. Yes, guys, I'm starting an hour early, but it's because I have to go at a specific time today, so I wanted to make sure we had lots of time to hang out. Hi. Welcome. How are you doing today? Let's get into things. They both have sensors on them. Okay. So, Rip, you're going to go and drink some orange juice, and Megan, you're going to go get some leftovers. Let me turn up the volume. There we go, and maybe now you guys can hear the music a little bit better. Look at this horrible garden. What is going on out here? What on earth? What on earth is happening out there? We don't even have any animals peeing out there, so what is the big deal? Megan's gonna go get leftovers. Rip's just gonna go grab a glass of orange juice. This is Rip and Megan's house. It's pretty nice. This is actually Rip's childhood home, but he didn't live here as a child. Before I played him, this was his childhood home. I did some grocery errands this morning, ended up staying home from work and feeling guilty about it, but I did not want to get anyone sick. Oh, well, feel free to lurk until you get your points, and good luck with the chores. I hate laundry, but good luck with laundry. And good for you for getting some grocery stuff done. I hate all of those things. I hate chores, but we have to do them. Uh-oh. Megan's glitched out. Hold on. Her necklace is glitchy. We can go gussy up, change appearance real quick, Megan. And we're just going to take her necklace off because you can't see it under her turtleneck anyways. So we're just going to take her necklace off. We're waiting for the gussy up to load. The first gussy up of the day takes a minute, so bear with the game. Bear with it. All we're going to do is we're going to remove her necklace. It is causing a big blue square to pop up on her, and you can't see the necklace through her turtleneck anyways. And B, this is a good house for you to spend your adoption child on because they are just like a couple, so this would be a good house to do the adopted child in. Yep, that'd be right. That'd be good. That'd be good. I'd be down for that. Come on, Gussie, upload. There we go. Alright, we're going to go in here, and we're just going to go, and I don't want to take off our glasses. I just want 10 stream streak. It won't be that much drama here, so I'll actually be kind of happy if you make a baby adopt here. Ha 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 ha. Okay, Megan, why don't you go and get leftovers from the fridge? Why don't we check out the leftover situation, see what we're dealing with here. We've got... Okay, we've got lots of leftovers. There it is. I love the picture for the baby adoption. You did make me happy. I'm happy. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna adopt a baby today. Let's see, do they work today? Today's a perfect day to adopt a baby because they don't work. The baby looks so funny. I know, I love that picture. The baby, that's how the babies come in the van, in the adoption van. They come sitting up in the back seat. With no car seat, no nothing, just sitting up in the back seat. It's hilarious. Okay, Rip, why don't you go ahead and adopt that baby? I'm afraid that, you know what, I can always set the parents. Okay, I'm not afraid of anything. That's not true. I am afraid of many things. But I am not afraid of adoption. We are going to go and call service. Do a baby, and it's raining too. That always happens when something life-changing is happening to us. Oh my gosh. That's such a cute little, like saying. I love that. I'm going to take that. All right, so yeah, something life-changing is happening. It's time. We're going to adopt a baby. I got to look at my spreadsheet and see what letter of the alphabet we're on, friends. Oh my, what's with the spreadsheet? What's going on here? What the heck is going on up top? Maybe if we minimize it and bring it back. Okay, there we go. What letter of the alphabet are we on? We just had a V baby. The last baby we had started with V, W, X, Q, R, S, T, V, W. W is next. W is next for our baby name. So when we got that demon cat, that was the first time it didn't rain. This is going to be a good baby. I know it. We're going to name the... Oh, no. I did have a W baby. Winter. Winter was my W baby. And then I didn't have a baby after that. W, X. X? What the heck am I... I might have to skip X because I'm not naming the baby Xylophone. Can I see if I can find any baby names that start with X? That's probably going to be a no. Xavier or Zay? Okay, not bad, not bad. Baby names starting. That's actually not bad. I can't. I already have Xander, but Xena. Okay, Xavier is nice. I don't mind Xavier, and Xena also is an option. So there is baby names that start with X. We don't have to skip X. So either let's. These are some crazy names. Xiomara. Oh, that sounds fun. Okay, so I'm going to put up a poll, guys. I don't know if the baby's going to be a boy or a girl. But we're going to see here. I'm trying to pick some names here. For the baby, it's going to be Xavier, but for a girl, we're going to choose between Xena and Xiomara. How does that sound, guys? Let's put up a little poll here, and we're going to baby name for a girl. Xena or Xiomara. We're going to do the duration for like 2 minutes. Okay, that's going to be a really quick poll. If you guys want to vote on it, you can. But I put a little poll up for a baby name for a girl. If it's a boy, it's going to be Xavier. And if it's a girl, you guys can choose if it's going to be Xena or Xiomara. And let's hope it's a girl. Because I like those names better than Xavier. We're going to call adoption service. Yes, exactly. Why don't we do yes? And we have been approved. She's going to come by shortly. All right, guys, the baby is on its way, so let's see if it's a boy or a girl. Oh my God, they're going to relax. Tell me they're not going to create another baby right now. I'm going to let them do their thing. Make sure to vote, guys. The poll is going to end in like a minute. So make sure to vote on that poll if you want. Oh, he's naked. All right. Well, we're just going to wait out here for the baby to come while he's naked upstairs. And she's probably getting naked too. Oh my gosh, the baby's coming with a lightning strike. There's a new family member. It's a girl! Okay, guys, what did you guys vote for? No votes on the poll, but B, you like Xena? Okay, so I might have to name it Xena. The poll's almost over. I'm just going to wait till it ends. It's a girl, so make sure you vote because I have no votes yet. I'm watching the poll. Any votes, guys? Xena? Okay. That's my vote. I'm going to let it end officially. It doesn't say you voted. It doesn't say anyone voted. I wonder if it'll show me in a second. Because it's about to end. I named it Zeba. Oh, yay. He shows a vote now. There we go. Xena got the winning vote. There we go. It's a girl. I love how we got a girl. That's manifestation. Oh my God, they're naked. Dude, right now? Look at the baby. Aw, the baby's here. As they're upstairs doing a casual makeout. Guys, your baby is here. The adoption lady is coming in the house. The adoption lady is making her way in the house, and you guys are naked upstairs. What What are you guys doing now? Just a casual makeup? Oh my gosh, she's gonna come right into their bedroom. She's literally gonna come right into the bedroom. You guys all done? Like, you can do this later. I know, they're about to make another one right as their new baby's coming. Oh, we don't even have a baby room or anything like that. Hello. I guess I should get that ready. Can you guys not do this right now? She literally just puts the baby down on the ground while they're woohooing. Oh my god. Do you guys have to do this right now? I guess I'll stop them. And she's just waving. Alright guys, that was insane. That was awkward, wasn't it? First time meeting your parents, they're naked. Alright, let's get to know Xena. Xena. Let's go. Make selectable. She said, see you tomorrow. Is that what Sul means? I didn't know that. Why don't we go and max up that baby's motives? Max all for me. And I want to look at Xena's interests. Okay, so she's very outgoing and she's very active. And she is into the paranormal and toys and school and animals. It's going to be so hard to find a thing. Oh, the maid. That was the maid saying, see you tomorrow. That was the maid saying, see you tomorrow. We're all good. The adoption lady's not coming. See you tomorrow. She sounds like a xenomorph alien to you. I love her, little Xena. I wish that I could get some crib or something in here, but why don't we hold Xena? Grunt. Why do I keep calling you Grunt? Your name is Rip. I keep calling him Grunt. He's going to go answer the phone. I guess for now, get to know Xena a little bit. How cute. Love her. Let's cuddle her. Maybe she could be gothic. Maybe. That would be fun. Xena, the gothic warrior. Okay, he got to the phone and it was like not ringing anymore. And he wants to woohoo. Okay. Well, why don't we lock that in? We'll lock it in for you to do woohoo in a bed and in a hot tub. And you want to make out with 3 different Sims? You want to cheat on your wife? Good vibes, good vibes. Hi, Snackies. Hi. Okay, you want to cheat on your wife, dude? I don't know how I feel about that. But now that we have build mode, let's make a nursery here. Hi, Jackie. Oh my gosh, everyone's coming in at the same time and I'm losing my voice. Okay, let's make a little nursery here. I need to go get water too. Gonna go handle some chore stuff. I'll be back. No problem, B. Feel free to lurk. I don't want to remind you of some... Yes, I know. Everything is so hard right now in the world, and we're all doing so amazing. So go us. We're doing amazing, guys. It's like Kris Jenner says, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Okay, cool. That is set up, and let's get a little dollhouse here. Love the dollhouse. We're going to get a potty for our baby. Maybe put the potty right here. And, I don't know, a little tunnel, because Rip and Megan are both pretty active. And it's a girl, so why don't we put this little makeup set? That is adorable. Does that give us any skills? Is that a chicken? Is that a chicken? I love it. Okay, so I really want to put this little makeup kit. Does it gain me any skills? It gains me creativity. That's so cute. Okay, we're going to get rid of the dollhouse, and we're going to put the little makeup kit. I got to take a shower, but I'll BRB. All right, guys, you go BRB. Do your things. All right, you are going to go put Xena in the crib. I love little Xena. Xena, warrior princess. And first thing he's going to do is look at the makeup kit. How about no? How about you go and relax? And Megan, you can go relax. You guys want to woohoo? We can woohoo. Should I actually make them try for baby? I don't know. Possibly. She also wants to make out with 3 different Sims. Guys, should we just make them have an open relationship and have them all date people? And like their daughter can just be raised knowing that this is like an open relationship and that that's fine? Why don't we just do that? I'm so worried about them cheating on each other. Why don't we just make it an open relationship and they can date the same people? That would be so perfect. And then since they both want to make out with 3 different Sims, they could have each other as their first, and then they could both make out with the second Sim, and then they could both make out with the third Sim, and then it's just like perfect. Everything's perfect. It's all easy for me. That sounds, I love that. Okay, let's do that. Why don't we go we're gonna have to wait till they're done doing this, but we're going to just do a casual woohoo here. Casual woohoo. I love polyamory. I'm down for it. Not interested in doing it, but very interested in playing it. It makes it so easier for romance sims. Like, it makes it so much easier for romance sims to be able to just live their life. Okay, bye guys. I'm trying to walk away from that. All these woohooing, they're bound to get accidentally pregnant at some point. He wants to woohoo with 3 different sims, so I guess we'll lock that in, and same with her, so I guess we're gonna lock that in for you. Can I give her one more want lock? Just one more. Just so I can make sure she can... Where's my sim blender? Heck. Alright. We're going to go and add a want lock. There we go. And, okay. Megan, I'm going to send you downstairs to go get some leftovers. Rip, you are going to also go get some leftovers. Looks like you're hungry too. So why don't you change into your everyday? Megan, you're going to get out of bed, my darling, and we're just going to change you into your everyday. And you guys are going to get on out of bed. Megan's going to go downstairs and get leftovers. Rip, my friend, you are going to change, and then you're going to go get leftovers. Okay, now we're having an issue. You can't get past him. Who likes to cook more? I have to help with a work crisis. I'll be back soon. No problem, Snackies. Thank you for popping in. Good luck with your crisis. I hate crises. All right, Rip, you actually do like to cook. Is your job cooking? No, but you do like to cook. So I'm going to have you go ahead and serve some lunch for you and your wife. 11, 22, 33. Why don't you go serve... Come on, random number generator. It shouldn't be hard to randomize a number. 11, 22, 23, 24. He's going to serve some Belladonna subs. All right, someone is running through my lot. Loki Beaker, I think, is stealing my newspaper. And Megan, what's up with you, babe? You don't need to play in the bath right now. Why don't you check on Xena? Xena's good. Why don't we go downstairs and you can go and get leftovers, please? I'm going to go into the spreadsheet real fast, guys, because we got to add Xena before I forget that she's a thing. We are going to go ahead and... Is her last name Grunt? Perfect. And is Megan considered her mom? That would be a no. All right, so we got to fix that. But let's go here and let's go... Oh, capitals. Grunt, Xena, daughter, baby, toddler. And then the other thing I need to do is go into Rip and Megan and set their daughter as Xena. Oh, not Zeba. Why do I keep typing Zeba? Is that what her name was supposed to be? Zebna? Oh, and I need to make Xena's row colored because Xena is single. Single baby on the market. Gross. All right, so we are going to keep that like that. And then, meant to say I played the broke household last night, and what a mess. She wants to have 10 kids. I forgot how hard it was to take it. Oh my gosh. 10 kids, Brandy Broke will always roll the want to have 10 kids. That is just her style. And one thing I need to do is go to the Sim Blender and make sure Megan is actually the parent of Miss Xena here. Okay, maybe I can do it with the other guy. Maybe this guy knows how to do it. Does that work? I think that worked. Xena now has 2 parents. Beautiful. All right, she's going to go get some leftovers. He's going to go make some food. Xena doesn't need anything from us. And then maybe tonight we'll have our first group date. That could be fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to, she's just going to grab, I don't know, some mac and cheese. And then I'm going to have you go and spawn the casual romance adjuster. Let's change the model to a fig tree. Beautiful. Move it over here. And then what we'll do is we'll go to lot settings and jealousy override. And, oh, no jealousy is already set on this lot. Okay. Beautiful. And looks like we're all good. We're going to need to set Megan to, we should both set them to bisexual. Just so that it makes them it makes it easier for them to date people. They're both bisexual now. Amazing. Rip, you don't need to serve any food because it's just you eating it. Megan, when you're done, you can go use the bathroom. And why don't we have you fill Birdie's food dish? And Rip, when you're done, you're also going to go use the bathroom because you guys will be using it at different times. And then Rip, when you're done, you're going to go clean up. Oh my gosh, the gardener actually got all the gardening done. Good for him. And Megan, after you fill the bird's food dish, why don't we work on finding our first romantic partner? Let's find the find a mate crystal ball and put that down somewhere. And then why don't we go with find me. Let's start with a female to start out with. We're going to find you a female when you're all done. But they're both bisexual, so we could really date whoever we want. Okay, all these ladies are rather, like, we have a lot of elders on this list. A lot of professors. What about Marissa Shahan? She's cute. Okay, let's get to know each other. We're going to have Megan start with Marissa. We're going to go flirt, check sim out, and I'm going to have Rip do the same thing in a minute. Okay, Megan likes her. Cool. Let's go get to know Marissa a little bit. She's our first conquest. Rip's all upset because he has to clean up. Poor guy. Poor guy. Life's so hard for you, isn't it, Rip? Because you have to clean up. Now he's going to go check out this sim and he's going to see what he thinks about her. Let's hope he's attracted to her. She's blonde like his wife, so. And he's attracted. Cool beans. Alrighty. Rip, you are going to, yes, there we go. Why don't we go and look at Rip's sub-hobby? Rip's sub-hobby is writing novels. Beautiful. Checking on Xena. Xena's fine. So, Rip, you're going to go ahead and... Let's go ahead and write a novel. Is that the right computer? No, that is not the right computer. This computer is broken for novels for some reason. Don't ask. We're going to get this computer instead. All right, guys, we're going to get an ad in about 4 minutes. I'm going to go on a quick be right back during that time, but then we'll be back. And we have until like just before 3 p.m. today, so yeah. How much can we get done in 3 hours? Or just under 3 hours. I have until like 2:55 today. Let's pick a novel subject. It was peaceful, and then there was a blizzard. And the doctor said, you must play soccer. And then we all got stuck somewhere. It was peaceful, and then there was a blizzard, and then the doctor said, in order for the blizzard to go away, you have to play soccer. But then when we were playing soccer, just like the Sims get stuck, we all got stuck. And it's going to be a Harry Potter book. That's his novel. That's his novel he's writing. Love it. Love it. Okay, cool. You guys are almost friends. So let's do the gestures again. Beautiful. All right. You guys are friends now. So can we do casual kiss make out? Dare we try it? We tried it and it was accomplished. Our daughter Xena is just going to grow up knowing that her parents are in an open relationship, and that's normal for her. Just lots of love around the house. We'll just say that. We've made out with 2 Sims now then. And now we just have to woohoo. So can we casual will I woohoo? She said, sure, I'm game. Where's the bed? So casual woohoo bed. Why don't you guys go and do that? They're going to go woohoo. Rip is writing his novel. Xena is doing just fine. And then before Marissa leaves, we're going to have Rip get to her, hopefully. That sounds so bad. Ah, she's naked. What's happening upstairs? Love it. Okay, ladies, let's get out of bed. And, Rip, you're going to stop because she's done with Marissa. So why don't you ask Marissa on a date? That could be something we could do for you. Let's go up here. You guys are naked, but you're going to come and ask on date. Actually, you don't know her at all. She might not say yes. So maybe we should do the gestures first. So, Rip, you're going to go here. Megan, how's Xena? Xena's doing okay. Megan, you are going to work on a skill point. You want to gain a logic skill point? Absolutely. Why don't you go and stargaze for a little bit? All right, guys, we are going to save up and go on a quick break. We will be back in a few minutes to be back in The Sims 2. And yeah, we're going to see what we can do. All right, I will be right back, guys. Hi besties, welcome back. Okay, so Rip is gonna go upstairs and ask Marissa on a date. Let me see what's happening up here. So let's go up here, you are up there. Okay, Rip, what you're gonna do is we're gonna set the foundation with Marissa. Marissa's just getting a bunch of love tonight. Oh great, now I made her take my picture. Ah! Hi, Snackies! We do have good timing, eh? I love it, I love our good timing. Let's keep going and doing the gestures with her. And then we are going to probably appreciate, admire, entertain, joke, and then we'll ask her on a date. My boss said the video I uploaded didn't have audio. That's so funny. I love that. Well, maybe someone should be more aware to check their speakers, don't we think? That's so funny. Why don't we ask you on a date? Now he doesn't have the want to go on a date with her. All right, well, I guess never mind. We're hoping for the best here. We're hoping she doesn't all of a sudden start hating me. How's Xena doing? Xena's fine. Babies barely need any attention, honestly. Things are going well with, what's her face? Marissa. It looks like we may be able to knock out our stuff real easy. Can we try casual, tender kiss? We're gonna go for the gusto and try for the make out. Hi, Totally Q. How are you? What are you woeing about? Did I do something? This relationship is going very fast, but you know what? It's fine. We got the makeout in, and then we're gonna go casual, woohoo, hot tub. Why don't you guys go woohoo in the hot tub, and that'll make him have the want fulfilled to woohoo in a hot tub. I woke up depressed, but I've been trying to get on with my day. I'm sorry you woke up depressed. I'm hoping my stream can help cheer you up. Babies don't need much. They don't. They honestly don't. They really, honestly, you could leave them for like so many hours, and then you just go and deal with them all at once, and then you leave them again for a bunch of hours. It's toddlers who need the attention. It's toddlers. Q, I'm hoping you can feel better. I'm hoping. Yes, sending the best energy your way, Q. Let's just get her to get this skill point. Are you guys woohooing in the hot tub? You guys are making your way over, I think. Okay, cool. We're working on it here. Hopefully my goofy Sims can cheer you up, Q. I hate days when I wake up feeling depressed. Those days suck. Are you guys woohooing out here? Alright, it's happening. Megan, you've gained your logic skill point. Beautiful, my girl. Okay, you got to go and get leftovers. It truly tracks as someone who works with babies and kids. Toddlers are the most needy of the lot. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. 100%. Toddlers are my least favorite, to be honest with you. Why don't you go and grab yourself some mac and cheese? You don't need to go to the bathroom before bed, so I'm just going to grab you, go sleep in pajamas. And you two are out here. Let's get you guys out of the hot tub. And I want you to ask Marissa to leave. All right, she's left. Awesome. That's why you're always put in toddler care. Well, toddlers can be annoying in real life and in The Sims. Why don't you go use the bathroom? Really, actually, you don't need to. You can wait till the morning. Why don't you go get leftovers? Oh, the baby's gonna need attention. Now the baby's gonna get attention. Why is he going to sleep? I didn't tell him to go to sleep. I told him to go get leftovers. Well, I guess you're gonna go get the baby. Go hold Xena, because she's gonna use her diaper in a second. I don't think he's awake enough to eat, to be honest with you. Megan, I'm really gonna have you really quickly go to the bathroom before you go to sleep, please. And then Rip, my friend, let's hold Xena. She's gonna cry because you're waking her up, but she's about to use her diaper. So it's for her best interest. There we go. Why don't we go and change Xena's diaper? Thank you for breaking the toilet. And he is stinky too. Oh my gosh, Rip is not in a good place. Okay, why don't you go ahead and put Xena in the crib? She's not that hungry right now, so we can wait on that. Rip really needs to give himself some attention. Why don't we go take a quick shower? And then, I'm probably not going to be able to feed him before bed. We're going to have him go to the bathroom really quickly and then go to sleep. Because he is, like, so tired. Who's the female sim? This is Megan Quinn. This is a random townie that Rip met when he was a teenager, and they went to school together, and they fell in love, and now they're living together, and they have an adopted baby. It's hard to have those imbalances and make it through this too. Yes, absolutely. What Snacky said. Everything's hard right now, it seems, and I'm proud of all of us for being able to push through and do what we need to do in life. Xena, you're gonna be hungry in a minute. Alright. Why don't we, the bathroom is a mess. I am a mess. Xena is hungry. It's 3 in the morning. Xena, you're gonna have to wait till the morning for breakfast. We're gonna wait for someone to wake up here. Oh, the woes of parenthood. That's what it feels like, right? Feels like they're just having these woes. What time do you wake up, darling? I thought you were active. Oh, you aren't. So why do I make you work out in the morning? Why? Oh, you guys weren't working out in the morning. Why did I think you guys were active? That is 2 totally different people. You guys worked out together because you had to do it for school. That's what it was. That's what it was. Honestly, I struggle with the, like, don't compare yourself to others thing. I struggle with that. I always am comparing myself to others, unfortunately. I need to stop that. You know why I'm so hot, guys? Because my supermodel fan isn't pointed at me today. That would be why I'm so hot. Now I'm hot in a different way. Alright, so are you guys going to wake up, like, anytime soon? Probably not, because you're both pretty lazy. Supermodel fan time, except my hair is not down, so it's not doing any supermodeling today. There is no supermodeling happening today. Why don't you go and hold Xena, please, because you're up. Comparison is the thief of joy. Always try to remember that. Yes. And I'm not always hot. I don't feel hot today. Like, temperature-wise, yes. Not anymore. But in terms of looks, like, I felt pretty yesterday. Yesterday, I felt pretty. I never had the issue being raised by a single dad, but it's something I struggle with. You're Snackies. You're saying I'm always supermodeling. I just grew up in male-dominant spaces. You know what? I, like, grew up in the opposite, so it's actually pretty funny. I grew up in, like, female-dominated spaces. I grew up with a single mom. single mom who works too hard. Well, thank you for saying I look super hot. I don't feel it today. Megan, let's bring you downstairs and let's have you go feed a bottle to Miss Xena. Pretty sure today's Xena's birthday. Already? Jeez. That's a good point, B. Q, I missed it. You may have missed taking your meds too many days. I'm sorry about that, Q. That's why meds are important, I guess, eh? Okay, Xena, we're going to have to wait for a little bit for her to use her diaper. So, Megan, let's go put Xena in the crib. And then I'm going to have you go use the not broken bathroom. Rip, are you mechanical at all? Who is mechanical? No one. All right, well, Rip, I'm going to have you unclog the toilet anyways and then use it and then take a shower. Yeah, I'm pretty sure today's Xena's birthday, so that's kind of exciting. Maybe we could have them make out and woohoo with another sim today. That was actually a pretty easy plan, the way we did it. Megan, why don't you... How's the baby doing? The baby's going to need attention, like, soon, so why don't you come hold Xena when you're done? And Rip, when you're done, you're hungry, so why don't you go and get some leftovers? If I ever miss your messages, guys, feel free to send them again. I can be distracted. Okay, let's go change Xena's diaper and then put her in the crib. Comparisons is hard. I sometimes find myself thinking myself. Yeah, that's why comparison, like B said, I guess is the thief of joy, because it really is. It's no good to compare or anything like that. It's not conductive to or conducive to anything positive. Why don't you go get some leftovers from your fridge? You want to have a toaster pastry? I mean, sure. Why not? I wish they had a little more want to improve their skills. But they do have pretty good jobs. They're both at level 7 in their careers. Rip, I'm going to have you go ahead and we're going to find me a male. Who are we going to find here? Sydney Carter. That's the dad of Luna Beaker. No, not Luna Beaker. Michael Curious. Michael Curious. That's Michael Curious's dad, Sydney Carter. He grew up with his mom, though, Lola. Why don't we invite over Sydney Carter? My husband's family is female dominant, and they're really kind, caring people. One of the negatives for that makes sense, yeah. But I mean, I'm glad you've now found people that are very like caring, you know, and you can learn that side of life, you know. Why don't we do the gestures with Sydney? It looks like we're attracted to him. Andre, hello. Welcome, welcome. What is this family? Is this a grunt family from Strangetown? This is Rip Grunt, the son of General Buzz. And he's all grown up, and he's with his partner, Megan. And they have an adopted daughter, Xena. So, yes, the Grunt family. Good catch on that one. It is in the Grunt household. But, yeah, it's Rip all grown up, basically. Basically, Rip and Megan have an open relationship, so they're working on... Both of them are working on making out and sleeping with 3 different people. Oh no, I get it, Q. I understand. You're not shading anything. I get it. No worries. Just be you. Okay, Megan, what can you do, darling? Why don't you go clean up that plate? And then, how's Xena doing? Xena's doing good, but we can have her grow up because we might as well. Today's her birthday. So why don't we have Xena grow up? Megan, when you're done cleaning up, you're going to go bring Xena to the cake. Or first, you can go answer the phone. Is Rip available? Sorry, he's not, Maya. Sorry about that. So what happens if they have kids with other people? I probably won't have them have kids with other people. I'll probably just have them have kids with each other, just to keep it easy. Because I don't want him making anyone pregnant, because then we'd have to move her in. And the only way would be if Megan were to become pregnant with someone. That would be okay. Rip would just raise the baby. We're going to try and go for the gusto and see if we can make out with Sydney. We're going to have him stop watching my kid's birthday, because that's not important to you. And we're going to make unselectable. Rip accepts the consequences of his lifestyle. Yes, absolutely. When you're in open relationship, you might have to raise someone else's baby once in a while. But that's okay. No one's watching Xena's birthday. I love it. Those two are just falling in love in the background. Little Xena. Megan, why don't you put Xena down? And you don't need to grab a slice of cake because you're not even hungry. And Xena, let's do your makeover, my girl. Xena, we're going to pick some colors for Xena based on her parents' favorite colors. And her parents' favorite colors, they both like blue and black. So we're going to try and go for some sort of blue and black outfit here. That's a cute little dress. And B said she should be goth, so maybe we should start early. Okay, she doesn't have the prettiest face, but maybe she'll grow into it? I don't know. Yikes. Alright, let's pick a hair for her. I'm not randomizing, I'm just picking. Kind of like that. Why don't we go with that? That's nice. What did I say? That she'll grow into her face? She's not the prettiest yet, but maybe she'll grow up to be pretty. Like, Addison Beaker was such an ugly baby, and then she actually grew up to be really pretty. So it's possible, right? It's possible. Sometimes you just don't have the best features when you start out. You want attention. What do you need attention for? You don't need attention. We're going to go to the bat box, and we're going to make me smart. Megan, stop dealing with the baby. And, did you make me smart? You must have. Did ya? Did ya? You did. Alright, so, Megan, why don't you come upstairs? And why don't you potty train Xena? You can get started with her. I love that. I love Willem. I liked Willem, but Willem's very problematic. I only watched all the older seasons of Drag Race, so that is more so with my... I had to stream earlier today because I have to leave at a certain time today. So I just wanted to make sure I had enough time to be able to play for as long as I wanted. You're gonna go woohoo in the hot tub, my friends. Go do that, please. I just remember in Willem's season, I think the reason that Willem got, like, I think in their season, if I remember correctly, they got, like, disqualified. And I think during their season they got disqualified. It wasn't for anything big. It was just, like, they were bringing their partner back to the room, back to the hotel room. And I guess that's not really that problematic. It's just breaking the rules. I don't have any events or anything today. I just have to drive someone to work. So I just have to make sure I'm off at a certain time in order to make that person get to work in time. Oh, I wasn't paying attention and we didn't potty train all the way. So we're going to try this again. I was just talking. Yeah, I guess that's not really that problematic. I guess I'm just being drama. That's me being problematic. Let's go to bladder, 25% me. And we're going to, oh great, now the toilet needs to be emptied. Let's just get a new one. Potty train Xena, please. Let's try this again. Hopefully we can get the potty training done in one shot. Are you guys woohooing in the hot tub, I'm assuming? Alright, you guys go ahead and do that. I don't know why I said they were problematic for that I don't know. Yeah, I guess just follow the rules, right? Like, don't be breaking the rules. I am such a rule follower, guys. It's ridiculous. Like, what were we talking about? We were watching the Backrooms last night, and okay, I gotta tell you this. We were watching the Backrooms last night, and we made a joke that, like, Amanda'd be in the Backrooms, and she'd be like, "Is it okay if I kill the monster? Is it okay if I go this way? Is it okay if I go that way? Is it okay if I go backwards? Is it okay?" Money was on the line. Why would you break the rules when money is on the line? That's just not making sense. It's not clocking to you. You're not standing on business. Like, definitely not standing on business. It's just not clocking to you. Okay. I gotta get back into the game. Why don't we... When you're a little kid and your parents says it's easier to keep this truth straight over a lie. Yeah, it is. Always tell the truth. Teach Xena to walk, why don't you? She goes, yip, 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 yow! What a phrase. Yip, 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 yow. Hi, Jackie. Yip, 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 yow! I'm just talking about nothing. Well, I love that, B. You're a warrior. I see you as definitely a warrior. You're always fighting for people and stuff. Love that about you. You're like Xena, my warrior princess. See, I put her in a little black outfit because we were going with the goth theme right away. But look at her face. Good vibes, good vibes. I'm too distracted by how ugly my baby is. Should I have said that? Yikes. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. You are always, like, mood in the gutter. Why don't you come inside? I have a very huge autistic sense of justice. I love that. Uh-oh. Bluetooth is disconnecting. And game is freezing all at the same time? How is this all happening all at the same time? Okay, so my headphone's disconnected, my mouse is disconnected, and the game froze all at the same time. And the game crashed. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, that's the start of a lifetime. Well, the game has just crashed. Okay. I guess we'll try and restart it. And my Bluetooth is still disconnected. I'm using the backup mouse that is not connected by Bluetooth. Are you guys still hearing the music? Yes, the game crashed. It's because my Bluetooth disconnected, so thank you, Bluetooth, for crashing my game. Wonderful. Aw, that's horrible. Oh, I missed a bunch of chats. I hate bosses sometimes. Alright, you guys are here. You can hear. I am restarting the game. I can't hear the music. I don't know if the Bluetooth is going to come back. Okay, it just came back. There we go. I'm back. Let's use the other mouse now. Let's reopen up the game. Oh, crap. Crap. 1 sec. Remove. Yes. You guys aren't going to have to get to see the game load up because if it's on window capture when I load up the game, then it doesn't load up the game. We might have... Let's put on a slideshow, guys, because we're going to have to wait a bit for the game to open. So we'll talk and we'll hang out and we'll listen to the music and watch the slideshow. I guess I can summarize the slideshow a little bit. That is Herb Oldie when he was still alive. He looks like a clown. He is a clown. Daniel Pleasant and Hazel Rose doing karaoke. I feel like the slideshow's going a little bit fast, so I'm going to make it 8,000. There we go. I guess it started over, but whatever. Sorry, guys. I wasn't expecting the game to crash and my Bluetooth to crash the game, but I guess it did. At least it didn't crash the stream. Alright, so that is one of my donor sims in the hot tub. That is Darren Dreamer playing the violin. Love his little man bun. The little man bun, just the little one. And Johnny Smith and Ophelia Nigmos. What are your thoughts on the Build a City Challenge? I've been looking into the rule sets again some. See, the thing with stuff like that, like challenges, is I'm not big on other people's rules. Even though I am a big rule follower in real life, when it comes to The Sims, I like to make my own rules. So if I was going to do a Build a City challenge, I'd probably write out my own rule set, and then I'd have a really hard time following them. So yeah, that's how I feel about Build a City. I don't know. I tried to do it many times, and I never end up following the rules correctly. I always end up like doing my own thing. So it's basically Amanda's Build a City challenge whenever I do it. Thank you for the question. We got the oldies on the slideshow right here. I love how the game crashed today. Like, we did not have time for this today. We did not have time for this. We have only a limited amount of time. And I wonder how much we're going to lose. Damn it. Damn it. I just realized the game crashed and I just lost a bunch of stuff. But at least it's loading up now. It is loading up. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't like following those rules. I like just adding Sims when I want to add Sims. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a rebel, like, when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't know. I never end up following the rules that are predestined and just adding Sims on my own accord. I've made plenty of neighborhoods myself. One of my longest ones was called Hillville. It was what I first started streaming, actually, when I first started streaming last year. I think my year of streaming is coming up soon. But yeah, it was Hillville, and I had a few families, and that was a long time ago. I know, 10 years in real life, long save. Like, how do you do that? How does your game not break before that? How do you keep your game good enough to do that? How does your game not totally just, break down? I don't even remember if I saved when they went to bed, so I'm actually probably kind of screwed. I am loading into Strange Town now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to load up into the household, and then I'll bring the game on the screen for you guys. I love how that picture just totally cuts off the chat. I know, right? Like, holy cow. How do you do it for that long? Yes, a lot more grunt work than like for streaming, you know. That was one of Nina's first loves, Mary Lena, before she got with Dawn full time. And then they had an open relationship too. That was Tycho as a baby. Someone fixing the Smiths piano. I just thought the pictures were kind of cute. That, speaking of the Smiths, there's Jill Smith. We are loading into the Grunt household. Oh my gosh. Xena's back to being a baby. Why? I know, that's how I feel too, Q. What's my favorite neighborhood to play? Pleasant View kind of stresses me out. Pleasant View is my favorite neighborhood to play, but yes, it can be stressful. There's a lot going on, but that is definitely my favorite neighborhood to play. And then Veronaville, and then Strangetown would be last. And then the other neighborhoods, but like, I'm all about the vanilla and hoods. Like, what's a juicy story I saw? What do you mean? Like, in the other hoods? Like, in Veronaville, the story's Romeo and Juliet. So that's actually pretty cool. Like, it's all Shakespeare inspired. There's like two teen Sims that are in love from opposing families, the Caps and the Monties, like the Capulets and the Montagues. So yeah, check out Veronaville today. It's fun. Go to the Cap household. Like, the two households are on the opposite sides of the neighborhood. You should be able to tell which ones are the main household. And then there's the Summer Dreams, and there's a bunch of families in the bins. All right, Q, Blue Water Village being a neat one not often explored. Well, there you go. Q has a suggestion. All right, guys, let's get the game back on screen for you guys. Oops. Oh, I think Blue Water Village is one of the sub-hoods. So, B, you would have to add Blue Water Village as the sub-hood when you're in the main screen of the neighborhoods. Like, I'll show you. This little row right here, you would go to Shopping District Chooser, and then Blue Water Village would be in there, I think. Or you would have to add Blue Water Village. Yeah, definitely, maybe wait a bit to do that because there's a lot of businesses in there. Maybe get to know the game first. Good point, Q. Oh my gosh, we're back here, guys. We're all the way back here. Oh my god. How much did I lose? Oh my god. He didn't even have any relationship with this girl, Marissa. Oh my god! Oh. Fuck. Alright. Well, fuck's sake. Now we gotta do all of this again. God. Why don't you go and... We need to save more, obviously. Why didn't I save when they went to bed? Because I'm a fucking idiot. Just cheat it back? I can't do that in good faith. I can't. Amanda, no cheat. Amanda, no cheat. I can't do that to them. I can't. Did he just get rejected for a date? Oh my god. This is going horrible. Fine, Q. Fine. I'm cheating them back to where they were. At least with this girl. Let's go. Relationships. Set flags. Friend. Marissa. Mutual. And, we need to change their relationship numbers. That's for sure. This is so annoying. I am so annoyed. I am so annoyed. Okay, can we please try and casual kiss, make out, and casual woohoo bed. You're right there. Girl, do you have to make the bed right now, my love? Do you really have to? What is she doing? Fuck. I don't know what's going on. I don't fucking know what the fuck is going on. And Xena is a baby again, and I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm so annoyed right now. Like, you would not believe how annoyed I am. Ah! And my legs are so sweaty. Ah! That makes me angry. You guys, are you gonna woohoo or are you just gonna sit on the bed all day? Like, hello, can we make this happen, please? What are we doing? We're just gonna sit here all day and talk. Okay, can we please make this happen, guys? Because you are annoying the living shit out of me. Jesus. Okay, did you guys woohoo? Great. Did you guys kiss? No. Can you please go kiss, make out, please? I'm done. Bye. I'm done with this. I'm so done. I tried to cheat it back, and it still didn't work. I am going to move to Alaska and never come back. I'm moving to Alaska and never coming back because I am done here. I tried to cheat it back and now they can't make out. Why? You guys are at 96 over 99. 96 over 99. You guys should be able to make out without problems. So I feel. I do have the bat box. We got it though. That's what Jackie said. This is why Amanda no cheat. He needs to make her leave because she's just bothering me. Now they decide to make out with each other back, like up and down. Why don't you go get some leftovers? And then you need some fun. She doesn't. How do you have no fun right now? What do you do for fun? He recites poetry. Do we have a microphone somewhere in our house? We must have it over here. Well, that was annoying. Xena, I can't believe you're a freaking baby again. My girl, my child. Why? Let's just get Megan to get this skill point. And we are making sure we save every time our Sims go to bed. I swear. Megan, why don't you come inside and get leftovers?
Good linap.
Good vibes, good vibes. God knows I need them. Thank you for the good vibes. I am just going through a crisis. You're gonna go sleep in pajamas. After you eat, let's clean up this plate. And then go see this baby down here. Or up here, I mean. You earned your aspiration. Oh no! Oh my god, guys. None of you guys have been earning your aspiration points today. I just realized I don't have Mix It Up open. Duh! Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. None of you guys have earned aspiration points today. So let me go back and make it so that you guys can do it again. Sorry, guys, that's my bad. I'm totally off today. Sorry. Okay, so I've made it so there's no limit per user per stream. So I'll tell you when it's okay, and you guys can all do your aspiration points again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm such a ding-dong. Yeah, a pick-me-up treat. With what money? Oh, today's been a day already. I'm loading into Mix It Up now. Alright, let me test it out. Guys, I can't get me a treat. I got no money to get me a treat. What money? Okay, let's do this. Yeah, next time if I forget to open Mix It Up and nothing's happening, feel free to say that I don't have it open. There you guys go. There, we're in an aspiration points. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Snackies. Aw. It's okay, I'll be fine. And I say sorry too much, I know. I was about to say it again. It's okay, guys. I'll be fine. I don't need a treat or anything like that. Life's hard sometimes. Close your eyes. Okay. There we go. I did it. I gave a deep breath. Maybe some sort of miracle will happen or something like that. Gosh knows. Let's go and change Gina's diaper. Alright guys, we're going to get an ad in about 4.5 minutes. We're going to go on a quick be right back during that time. God knows I need a break after my game crashed and we needed to go all the way back here. Thank you guys for earning your aspiration points again. I'm so sorry you couldn't get them the first time. I didn't even realize that the message wasn't coming up. You need to feed the baby real quick. Let's go and get a bottle for Xena. Juliet is a Cancer like me. I'm going to give her the best life. Honestly, Juliet is one of my favorites. One of my favorite Sims. I don't know why. Yeah, Jackie's right on about that one. Basically, when I send everyone to bed, I'm going to go on the break a few minutes early just because I need a second, guys. But I'm going to come back fresh. Lady Oaks, my deep breath helps, so we're all good. Ha ha ha! Juliet is a better Angela. That's funny. Alright, Megan, why don't you go use the toilet really quickly, and then you can go off to sleep. Juliet's so much better than Angela, like for real. Alright guys, if you don't mind, I am going to save the game. And we're going to go on the break a few minutes early. I need a minute to just get myself back together. So don't mind me. I'm just going to send you guys on the Be Right Back screen. Enjoy the slideshow, enjoy the music, enjoy the chat, talk to each other. Do your thing. I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will be back in a few minutes. Custies. Welcome or welcome back. Thank you guys for chatting it up in the chat while I was gone. Appreciate that. All right, let's fast forward to the morning. It's a Sunday, so no one has to work today. And again, it is Zena's birthday again, so we're going to do that. Thank you, Lady Oaks. I hope your stream goes well today. Just so you guys know, I've been having a blast with Paralives. I've been recording my rotational gameplay episodes, and I've been having so much fun with them. I have like 10 episodes recorded. Like, for a few weeks, you guys are going to get like 2 episodes, maybe even 3 episodes on the day, because I have like all these episodes recorded. I just need to edit them. I'm in an ad, but I think it's because I got a phone. Oh. Oh no. You two are getting up for the morning. Awesome. Good morning, guys. Megan, let's go use the bathroom, take a shower. Rip, you're going to come and use the bathroom, take a shower. I hate sneezing, guys. That's a fun fact about me. I don't like sneezing and I don't like yawning. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I know it's weird. I don't like sneezing. That's just something about me. I feel so vulnerable when I sneeze. I feel so vulnerable when I sneeze. It's the truth. You don't like nausea? I don't either. I hate it. That's probably the worst. Is anyone ever going to answer the phone? Is this the longest shower of his life? I knew a girl in elementary school who would sneeze like 10 times in a row, sometimes more. We would count them in class because she would just keep sneezing. Megan, when you're done eating, you can go talk to Regan on the phone. You're going to go fill the bird's food dish, and then I'll have you go have a drink of some orange juice. Megan, you're going to answer the phone when you're done. Oh, it looks like the baby needs attention. Rip, that's up to you, darling. Julie is just trying to sleep in Tyler on concert. Why would they do that? I hate that. That's why you got to get stereos out of the bedrooms. Did you ever go answer the phone? Your friend was on the phone. All right. Why don't you, let's see here. You don't have any friends you need to catch up with. You need some fun, though. What's your leisure activity, darling? Your leisure activity is the pool table. Okay, so that would be over here. Why don't you go play some pool? And you are going to change Zena's diaper. He didn't want to change a diaper. Too bad. You're a dad now. You're going to have to change diapers. All right, we might as well do Zena's birthday, because today's Zena's birthday. So we're going to do that again. And we're going to have you come bring Zena to the cake when you're all done here. Megan, you don't need to come watch. It's all good. So let's go ahead and put Zena down. And Zena, I already know what outfits I want you to go into. We're just waiting for the Gussy Up to load. Give it a second to load up. Take a drink, guys. Oh, I'm hungry all of a sudden. Ooh! You know when you just get really hungry all of a sudden, like your stomach's just like, ah, now! That's what my stomach just said. It was like, now! But I have nothing to eat right now, so too bad. Too bad, so sad. I'm just gonna put her in the exact same outfits I had her in before, because it's just easy. Her face, it makes me laugh every time. I'm not able to find her exact hair, it seems. Except that's kind of cute, so why don't we go with that? And those were the eyebrows I gave her. Alright, Xena, little Xena with the long hair. Why don't we change you into your everyday? And then, Rip, why don't you start working with Xena? How about we do that? Let her learn her toddler skills. So we're going to have you go and make me smart, please. How about we do that? I don't want you, Rip, I don't want you to pick her up. Put her down, please. Okay, so you are now smart, and Rip, why don't we hold Xena? And why don't you potty train Xena? Come on. Hold Xena. Potty train Xena. Thank you. And Xena, let's set your bladder down to 50% for now. Megan has got enough funds, so we're going to have her start working on their next romantic conquest. So we're going to have her find me a male here in our little list. And who comes up? Quartz Rose? I can make that happen. Pierre Long. Why don't we invite over Pierre? Pierre's not the most attractive looking fellow, but it works. Megan's attracted to him, and that's all that matters. And he's attracted to me, so works. Let's let her potty train for a few seconds, and then we're going to go down and set her bladder back down to 25%, so we can get the potty training all in one go. Maybe not. Do I have to do it again? Are you not on Make Me Smart? You are not. Oh my God, what is going on? Get off the potty. Make me smart. We got to get rid of the potty and set a new one down. Oh my gosh. Ah, la 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 la. La 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 la. I am freaking out. La 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 la. Are you on Make Me Smart now? You are. Cool. So you're going to go and potty train Xena, please, and thank you. Xena, let's set your bladder down to 25%. I think our date just gave us a free sample of something. I'm just doing the potty training first. Let's set her bladder back down one more time. All right. And did you get a free sample of something? Why are you in here? You got a free big screen TV. Did you end up doing these social interactions with the dude? Why is he over here? What is going on? What is going on? What is your relationship with this guy? Not very high. So why don't we do the gestures again? Dude, stop. Can you please make selectable? And you can stop. And we're going to have you talk to my girl Megan, please. Nope, stop. Talk to Megan. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and try out some flirting. How are you two doing? Okay, right. I'm going to take away that tunnel because I realized your parents aren't active. I got them mistaken for other people, I guess. And let's max your energy because for some reason you're so tired. And Dad, we are going to have you teach Xena to talk, please. Let's try the make out. He said yes. Cool. All right. Rip, you're almost done teaching Xena how to talk, and then I'm going to have you let her do her thing. Did you guys make out? You guys did. Okay. Now let's casual woohoo hot tub. What the heck? I'm sorry. I hate pimples. I had a pimple on my chin for the longest time, and then I picked it, and then it caused a scar, and I was really mad. So, moral of the story, don't pick at your pimples. You need to go off of Make Me Smart. And Rip, you need some fun. Well, why don't you get to know that new guy? So why don't you come over here and why don't you come recite some poetry while you wait? Everyone has pimples. Are we the pimple club now? Are you guys ever gonna woohoo at some point? Well, I'm glad you're getting better, B, because I am really bad about picking too. Okay, Xena, you are playing with toys. That's fine. He's just watching them as he recites his poetry. I hate birth control. I have an IUD. It's so much easier. I could not do the pill. Every time I took the pill, a half hour after I took it, my emotions would just go straight down. So I could not take the pill anymore. It was messing with my brain too much. That's crazy. Crazy what pimples can do, eh? Pierre, we are going to... Megan, how about you come on inside and go and clean up that bottle and then grab a plate of cake. Rip, I'm going to have you hang out with Pierre here. Let's get to know the guy. I find the IUD so much easier. I only have to go deal with it every like 5 years. The pill, it was just not for me. You're right. It's not for everyone. That's why I'm happy there's so many different methods of birth control, because everyone's so different. How's Xena doing? We need to buy a Nutra Baby, because we need to be able to make some toddler meals for our little toddler. So, Megan, out of the 5 meals, I'm going to have you make some lentils and bread. I used to get cold sores a lot, and then once I got infected. You guys are funny. Yeah, Jackie, that would be, like, embarrassing, eh? Got fix. That's funny. Alright. Let's go ahead and go upstairs and put down a little meal for our child. And Megan, you're going to come use the bathroom. Baby, you are going to go eat meal and then use the potty, please. How are you guys doing? All right. Having babies breaks you. Who's Hannah Harper? I don't know who that is. Megan, why don't you go downstairs and grab another slice of cake real quick? Baby of mine is ready to go in the crib. Hi, Stella. No problem. I thought the same thing, Lady Oaks. It's a cousin that won American Idol. Interesting. That's so. You had a cousin that won American Idol? That was so fun. Let's go ahead and put that baby in the crib. All right, you can now go off to sleep, please, because I do believe you work tomorrow. You do. And Rip, how are you doing with this guy? You guys are making out? Can we do casual woohoo? Everyone is very excited it happened. I'm sure it can have pros and cons, yeah. Everything does. It now should have registered you woohooed with 3 different sims, sir. You did woohoo with 3 different sims, my friend. Did you not woohoo with Marissa? I'm pretty sure you did. Alright, what the heckaroony? Why don't you go inside, and you always end up so hungry. Grab a plate, and then go to sleep. Alright, I'm just gonna itch my ear. Don't look at me. I'm not wanting you to look at me while I itch my ear. Yeah, after having triplets, I think I'd get my tubes tied immediately, too. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, the social media can be weird. Okay, who has to get up today? Megan, you have to get up at 4. Alright, good thing I checked the time. Rip, we're going to set your energy back down to 50%. And Megan, you were going to get up and go use and take a shower. Last thing I need is to be sued by American Idol. Yep. Let's zip it then. We'll just all zip it now. And then let's have you get some leftovers. She wants a toaster pastry for breakfast. That's not a problem. My child should be good today. Yeah, really, eh? 3 birds, 1 stone, you're done. Whose babies are doing? Why don't you go use the bathroom, take a shower? Xena, what's up, babe? You don't need to go be with your dad. Go eat your meal. All right, Megan's heading off to work. And Rip, you are going to come downstairs and get some leftovers for yourself. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool. He has to leave at 1, so we're going to have to hire a nanny for a few hours. Around noon, we're going to have to call the nanny in. Rip, why don't you go teach Xena how to walk? Xena, why don't we go on Make Me Smart? And Rip, you're going to go here. Okay, Xena, you don't need to eat right now, darling. You're going to teach Xena to walk, please. Did you not get on Make Me Smart again? You did, so how come it's taking so long? I'm worried we're not going to get this done before we have to go. We have to, oh, did we get it? Awesome, we got it, because we have to go call the nanny. Okay, darling, why don't you go use the potty? After your dad calls the nanny, he's going to go back upstairs. We're going to call nanny, and we're going to call her just for now. All right, you are just about done on the potty, so let's get you to put Xena in the crib. That's cute, totally cute. That's cute. Okay, Miss Xena, why don't we... You are going to go to sleep, and Rip, you are pretty much going to work, like, right about now. Hopefully the nanny's here. Okay, she is here. Cool. Okay, why don't you go use the bathroom? You got promoted and you brought home consort Cap. You brought home some money. Let's deposit some money into your daughter's bank account, why don't we? Why don't we go transmit money, $5,000, and then we're going to go deposit 1,000. Lady Oaks, I think you got a sub the other day during our collab because my sister was here and I think that's who gifted you. Yeah, I think. We can probably ask the nanny to leave too. Yes, thank you to my sister for gifting that sub. Love her. You are going to send some money to your child, Xena. No worries. I'm just happy you got a sub. Isn't that awesome? I love it. Okay, Megan, you are going to... You're not hungry yet. How's Xena doing? Xena's doing okay-ish. Why don't you go and... Did you dismiss the nanny? I don't want to chat with the nanny. Why don't you go bathe Xena? Xena's birthday is tomorrow, so that'll be on the last day in this household. Okay, why don't you come and dress Xena in her everyday outfit? And then you're going to put Xena here. Xena, you're going to go use the bathroom. Megan, why don't you come downstairs and fill Birdie's food dish? And Consort's in the pool, just let him do his thing. Her sub-hobby is what exactly? Singing, okay. So why don't we go sing for a little bit? Okay, Xena, you are kind of just waiting around to go to bed, so why don't you just play with something? Mom's doing her sub-hobby right now. She wants to have some mac and cheese. I know there's some mac and cheese in the fridge that she can have. Rip has returned home from work. Let's have him go deposit $200 into his bank account. And then, Megan, you're going to go put Xena in the crib when you're all done, please. Why don't you go here, and I'll see you going there. Rip, how are you doing? Why don't you change into your everyday? Mercutio keeps sniffing cacti. Oh, that sucks for him. His nose is probably getting hurt. All right, we are going to have Rip go, and he's not really that hungry. And how have you not woohooed with 3 Sims? You woohooed with the same people that your wife woohooed with. I don't understand what's happening. I do not understand. I guess we'll call over that lady and see if we can woohoo with her. Why don't you stop? And you're going to put Xena in the crib. Let's call over Marissa. And, oh my god, we have to invite her as a house guest. Nope. Not happening. Megan, can't you teleport her here? There we go. And Rip, I want you to come and I want you to casual woohoo with Marissa. You, why don't you go work on some skills? We can totally do that. Gain a logic and a charisma. Hell yeah. Let's go stargaze. She's naked again. Let's go see Megan. There we go. No problem, Lady Oaks. Feel free to lurk. I know your stream is probably happening soon, so good luck with that. You can get out of bed, sir. Why don't you go downstairs and answer the phone and then get leftovers? Rip, go answer the phone. When he's done, he's going to go to sleep, and Megan, when you're done on the phone, I'm going to have you go use the toilet and then go to sleep. Okay, we are all in bed. Let's save, because it's smart to save when your Sims go to bed. Just smart to do that, guys. Just intelligent. Are the captions not on now? Why are the captions not working now? Let me see here. Waiting for my VOD to talk again. And the captions aren't captioning. La la la, everything is going wrong. Okay, I wonder if that's working now. Do we now have captions again, guys? Do we now have captions up? For some reason we don't. What about now? How come it's not working? I'm getting so annoyed with everything today. Alright, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, they're not working. Alright, whatever. I guess we don't get captions today. Too bad, so sad for us. They were working, and then now all of a sudden they won't. Alright. I love having captions on my stream, and I'm really annoyed that they're not working for some reason. Like, that really frustrates me, because I really love having captions, and that really bothers me that we don't have any. She's off today. He works later on. Today is Zena's birthday. So they can sleep in pretty much. Okay, Xena. What are you gonna do? I don't know. I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know why. I just am. La da 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 da. I just need a second. I'm a little overwhelmed right now. Not really sure why. I just got really overwhelmed all of a sudden. Like, yikes. Okay. All good. Hopefully. Okay, can you just do whatever you want until it's time for your birthday or whatever? Rip, you're gonna have to go pay the bills for me. Megan, you're gonna work on some skills, so why don't you go and practice your speech? Rip, after he pays the bills, is gonna go unclog the toilet. You, darling, have to go use the potty. And before you work on charisma, come up here. Okay, why don't you go ahead and put Xena in the crib? Everyone's in the way. Okay, fine. Teleport here and teleport here, guys. Just... Oh my god. Put Xena in the crib, please. If the captions aren't working, why am I even tracking them? Xena is going to go take a nap. Megan, you are going to go and go practice your charisma. Thank you so much for streaming. I appreciate the kindness, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. You too, Q. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you have a better day. Have a good day. All right, Rip, you're gonna go and get some leftovers. Rip needs to be at work in an hour. He can head off when he's done eating. We might as well get a birthday cake for the baby. All right, go bring Xena to the cake for this birthday. Xena is a child. We're gonna do Xena's makeover for her. I'm going with a goth look, so I'm just gonna choose it myself. Because that's what B suggested. Yay for Xena being a child. Woohoo! Alright, we're going to get an ad break in about 5 minutes, guys. We'll go on a quick be right back during that time. We'll keep her hair the way it is. I don't mind it. Alright, Xena is all grown up. Let's go ahead and, I don't know anything about her, so I'm going to have her go fill Birdie's food dish and play with Birdie for a little bit. In order to get out of this household on time, we're going to alter the time in this household. We're going to set the time to 7 p.m. so that we can get out of this household on time. Kind of just going to let them do whatever they want. Why don't you go learn your charisma skill, darling? And you've had enough fun in social. We don't need to worry about banking today. Why don't you put the bird back? Rip, you are going to... why don't you go practice your poetry? Xena, you don't even have a bed. Well, we need to put a bed in. I'll do a bedroom next time I come here for her. Xena, I'm going to set your energy down to 50%. I'm going to set everyone's energy down to 50%. And Xena, we're going to send you off to sleep. Megan, we're going to have you... you're almost done practicing your speech. Actually, I'm going to have you go get leftovers. and then go use the bathroom. Rip, you are reciting poetry. Let's get you to head off to bed as well. I know it's early, but we're just trying to get out of this household on time. Megan, what are you doing? Don't talk to the bird. Why don't you go use the bathroom and then clean up these plates? Rip, you're going to go to sleep. And Megan, after you clean, you let the bird out of the cage. Wonderful. All right, whatever. I guess Birdie's out of the cage. You're going to go sleep in pajamas. BRB, Jackie. All right, no problem. I'm about to go on a BRB too. All right, guys. We are going to save up. Oh, wait. We got to transfer the next season. Hold on. Come on, Winter. Come on, Winter. Where's the season transfer? Come on. All right, I guess I'm just going to have to make it happen myself. Why don't we go and alter weather, change season to season 3, because clearly it won't change on its own. All right, guys, we are going to save up, and that is going to be the end of this round in the Grunt household. I don't think I'm going to make this one a YouTube video because I didn't have a good intro for it. So we're just going to not do a little outro. We're just going to track their ages. So I just need to go back into here and track their ages real quick. And then after the break, we'll be switching over to the next household. Come on, save a little faster, please. Please, please, please. All right, you are 65, take away 36 is 29, and you are also 29, and you are, I'll count that in a second. All right, guys, I will be right back. besties. Welcome or welcome back. I'm sorry that happened, B. I'm sorry that happened. Oh, that sucks. All right, guys. Welcome to the Monty household. Let's just get right into it. We're with single dad Antonio and his teen children, Beatrice and Benedict. We only have about 40 more minutes before I have to dip out, so we're going to get through as much as we can. I know Antonio is at work right now, and we're going to wait for him to get home. And then the kids don't have to get up for school because they don't go to school on Saturday. So we're just going to wait for Antonio to get home from work. Okay, Antonio is home. Let's go do the banking for him. And he also got promoted, so that means we can go ahead and deposit 1,000 into our bank account. Then he's going to go use the bathroom, and he needs some social. So after he changes into his everyday, I'm going to have him chat with Jenny online. That's the only person on at this time of night. All right, cool. So now I'm going to have him go downstairs and let's check the leftovers. Looks like we have enough of everything, so he's going to grab some leftovers from the fridge, and then I'll probably send him off to sleep. I got to change this dresser. It's not supposed to be that one. Let's see here. It must have gotten replaced. What happened to my table here? What the heck? I think a bunch of my stuff got replaced. Gosh darn. Okay, now we wait for the kids to wake up. Looks like Benedict is up. I think he's into fitness. Like, I think he's active. So I think we're going to have him go punch the punching bag. Yep, he is. Why don't you go answer the phone, my friend? Where is the phone located? There it is. And then you're going to go upstairs and go into your dad's bathroom and use and take a shower. Beatrice, looks like you're up. Let's use and take a shower. And then I'm going to have her go downstairs and get some leftovers. Her dad is still sleeping. You, when you're done, will come get leftovers. Looks like you're up. I didn't even realize you were up. Good morning, though. Beatrice, what do you want to do today? Today you want to learn fire safety? Let's go do it. Let's go study fire safety. And Benedict, you want to gain a skill point of some kind. Looks like you're really into body, but what career are you going into? Going into the paranormal career and like science. So why don't we have him study some logic? Do we have a chess table? That would be a no. Why don't we look through? All right, oh, there goes my dog barking. Antonio wants to gain body and creativity. Sure. Why don't we go down and why don't we work out for a little bit? Benedict has gained his logic skill point. Beautiful. Now he wants to go swimming. Let's get in the pool. Good comment, Q. Just coming in randomly and saying that. Antonio, you've gained your body skill point. Now you need creativity. So let's focus on creativity. Now you want to soak in the hot tub. Oh, you're a pleasure sim. That's why. We're just rotating between things we like to do. Hi, Gabby. I'm doing good today. How are you doing? Beatrice. Gabby, we're in the Monty household with Antonio Monty and his two children, Beatrice and Benedict, in Veronaville. What are you doing? You are taking a bubble bath. I told you to go study violin, like play violin. And, you can go use the bathroom in here. How are you doing? You're soaking in the hot tub. Now you want to buy new clothes? Give me a break. What's your sub hobby? Stargazing, so we can't do that yet. Why don't you go use the bird cage for a little bit? Why don't you go fill Daria's food dish and play with Daria? You're going to go play the violin, you're going to the bathroom, and now you want to learn anger management, I guess. Why does he keep stopping? And then he keeps putting it down. Can I ask what your problem is, Antonio? Go and get leftovers. I guess maybe serve something, possibly. Serve lunch. We're not making banana nut bread. Pancakes stuffed with salmon? Sure, why not? I think you're the only one eating, friend. Oh, maybe not. Kat, are you hungry or anything? Are you gonna eat my food? No, you just need some social. So why don't you play with your bird for a few minutes and then put the bird back? Because I want you to go socialize with the cat. Afterwards, I'm going to have Antonio go take a quick shower. And then I want him to try and go back to playing his violin, please. Beatrice, I'm going to have her go back to studying anger management. And Benedict, you're going to go use the bathroom and then go grab a plate. Okay, can you go play the violin now, or are we gonna have problems? Benedict, when you're done playing on the couch, you can go stargaze. There we go. Now he's playing the violin. Okay, I guess he's naturally just done. I don't know. We're gonna have him go use the bathroom and go to bed. Why don't you just get in the hot tub really quickly? And then I'm going to have you go off to sleep. And Beatrice learned anger management. How handy. Let's go use the bathroom, clean, and fill the pet bowl. And then we'll have her work on fun tomorrow. All right, what we're gonna do, guys, because I know I don't have very much time left, I'm gonna have to leave soon. What I'm going to do is we're gonna raid out now, just because it's the end of a day. I don't want to get into another day when I know I'm not gonna be able to finish it. So what we're gonna do is raid out now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you those of you who joined me. I'm on all social media at apparentlyamanda TV, except for Twitch. That's where I'm just apparentlyamanda. Upload new YouTube videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. On Tuesdays, I upload my Pair Lives rotational gameplay episodes. And on Fridays, I upload replays of my Sims 2 Uberhood, which happens every day from Tuesday, or Sims 2 Uberhood streams, which happen every day from Tuesday to Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, I will be late. Tomorrow, I will be late for stream, I believe. Or early. One sec, let me go check. I have to go check the calendar. One sec. All right, guys. Tomorrow I'm gonna be late for stream. Okay, I have something to do right when stream starts, unfortunately. But then I'm aiming to be on for like 2 p.m. So that will be tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's raid you guys out of here because unfortunately I gotta get going. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see who's streaming. Lady Oaks is streaming. Let's go stream let's go raid Lady Oaks, guys. All right, we are going to raid Lady Oaks in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you for joining me, guys. Bye.